Right, welcome back folks. Welcome to something a little bit different. Now, quite a few of you noticed over on social media and stuff, I haven't been out fishing as much as I normally would. Loads of different reasons really. The weather's getting better, spending more time out in the garden with Jack and going out and doing things. Started a new job, so much to learn, and frankly I've been on a training course for the last week. My mind is frazzled. So driving out to the coast has not been high on my list of things to do. I have got hundreds of miles of canals on my doorstep. So like I say, I've been on a course, finished early, it's Friday afternoon, everything is in the back of the van, and I thought, why not come down here and have a couple of hours and just get out on the canals and see if we can't catch some fish. It's something, frankly, I probably should do an awful lot more of. Based in Derbyshire, 2 hours from the coast. Derbyshire, famous for canals. I think the birthplace of canals. You've got the Derwent, the Trent, literally 10-15 minutes from my house. So I've spent a good hour in the local tackle shop, chatting to the lads there, trying to get some advice. I'm going to take you along with me. Please, if you see anything, if you know any better, if you've got any tips and advice, don't jump on me. Drop them in the comments, drop me a message on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. I'll welcome any critique as long as it's constructive. So on that note, let me talk you very quickly through the setup then. So I've got my 7-foot compact Geotrex. It's a 0.6 to 8 gram rod. I've got Spyro 3000, I think is it, on that one. On there I've got 6-pound braid running through to a 4-foot length of 18-pound mono, just as a rubbing leader. And then down at the bottom end I've got what's that, about 10-inch, maybe 12-inch little wire trace, 20-pound wire trace with split ring on the end to connect my lures to. I've got a very small range of lures. The only thing that I haven't got in the back of the van apparently is my rucksack with all my lures in. So for today we're going to have to make do with a carrier bag, and I've got some forceps as well. I'll be honest, I don't want to catch big fish today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'd like to get settled into it, get the lay of the land, try a few bits and pieces. So yeah, we're staying small. So I think that is everything we need. Like I say, I've come straight from work, so jeans, trainers. We're not going to be climbing through swamps and going to far out remote places. It's literally going to be a walk along the towpath, chuck a few lures about, see if we can find some fish, see what works, and try and get the lay of the land. Let's have a walk. Let's go fishing. Right, so here we are then. First time I've been here. I've had a look on Google Maps, that's how I found it basically. I mean, it's quite a well-known area, but yeah, fishing wise I know absolutely nothing about it. It just looks good on Google Maps. So the first thing, like I say, I'm not after any huge monsters today. So the first one that I'm going to go for is this tiny little plastic 3 gram jig head. Like I say, it's 8 gram rod. We're just going to chuck that on and have a flick about. I mean, plenty of structure, obviously straight edges on the sides. Hopefully not too many snags. The one thing that's concerning me is the number of ducks that are about, but there's no ducks that way. Loads of ducks that way messing about. I think somebody's been chucking bread out, which is a shame really, because that is where all the reeds are. That I think is where I wanted to be. But anyway, let's chuck this on, have a few flicks, let's go for a bit of a walk. Right then, first cast, let's have a look. This wind has got up considerably this week. Oh shit, that was very close. That cast a lot better than I was expecting, to be fair. Yeah, this wind has got up considerably. All week it's been red hot, hardly any wind, and here we are, blowing a gale. Anyway, enough of that. I do feel like this is a little bit too featureless, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like, if you were choosing a beach mark or a rock mark, you'd choose something with a hole or a gully, something like that. There doesn't seem to be too much. It all seems to be fairly open, fairly bland, boring. Let's see if we can put it. Oh, what's going on with this? Somebody's got a fire on the go though, I can smell that. Oh, that wind. Alright, I want to cast under that tree and round them, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go up there and cast from the other side of it. So, let's move up there, shall we? Right then, them ducks have actually cleared off from where I wanted to be, so let's have a quick look. In fact, I'm a little bit far away from my landing net, but I just want to have a quick flick, get the lay of the land. Let's have a look round here. That woman's seen me fishing, now she's come back with a bloody bag of bread. Oh no, we're in the tree already. What's that, 4th, 5th cast? Well, we're out. Not quite, we're out. Right then, that's a better cast. That's a better cast. Oh, what are you doing, knobhead? Go on, get out of it. Never work with children or animals. Yeah, oh no. Go on, get back down there, go find him again. I literally saw that take, it was right under my feet. I think what we're going to do is we're going to work our way up the marina with this little plastic on, and then I've got some hard baits, and what we'll do is we'll work our way back towards the van. So we'll work up with the plastic on, see if that gets any good, and then we'll work our way back towards the van with that hard crankbait on. Yeah, whatever it was down there ain't playing no more. Let's move on. Right then, we moved up a little bit, and my intention was to come up and fish around this corner and get under and around these boats, but this looks as good a spot as any, doesn't it? Should we have a couple of minutes in here, just around this structure? I think so. Let's have a look. Set you down there, look. Set the landing net where I can get at it. Ever the optimist. Right. Let's just a bit of a flick. Because that one time I fished the canals before, it was literally under a bridge around some structure. So let's just drop that down. No. Let's try. Hopefully you can hear me and the microphone's alright. Have a quick cast up that way towards that tree and drag it back across them reeds. Let's just have a look, see what's occurring. Don't really know what I'm looking for, if I'm honest. Reeds. I mean, they all look. I think I've picked up a load of crap on this one. I don't know, I've picked up a load of crap on this one. I think really, with these little 2 gram, 3 gram jig heads, I think what I need is just a bigger. Oh no, we're in the trees again. Come on, yeah, we're out. I'm getting good at that though. Getting them out of trees. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go overhand. Straight up there. No trees around here, is there? See how far up there. For a tiny little jig head, that's a surprising distance, that. Right then, I'm seeing loads and loads of reeds. Is it worth having a flick under these boats? Don't know. Loads of reeds though. What do you reckon? Do we ever walk down the far side? Walk down there somewhere and have a bit of a flick about? Don't want to be flicking around people's boats and pissing them off. Don't know if that's the thing. I assume it is. But I tell you what, yeah, let's go the other side of these reeds and have a flick back past them. Use that wind and see if we can find something. But yeah, my plan is I'm going to walk all the way up past this marina. It does cut in on the other side into a big marina. We're going to carry on up. Then you get to a lock that feeds the Derwent and the Trent, and then we'll have a walk back. Right folks, I'm really fancying this bit here. So we've got the entrance to a marina there, a few boats. So obviously you've got a nice, you'd expect that to be a nice deep channel there. And then you bring it around this way. Got a bridge over there, we've got reeds down that side. To the untrained eye like mine, that looks spot on. So let's have a bit of a flick about, shall we? Like I say folks, I'm completely winging this. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. All I know is bloody love fishing. I don't know if I should be just bouncing it off the bottom, if I should be just retrieving it slow, retrieving it fast, mixing it up. Don't know. No idea. Let's go. I reckon one of them hard baits, one of them hard plastics would work better around here. So the big question is, do we swap over now or do we continue? Good news about this this little stretch is you can literally cast it with the wind off as far as you like. That is damn near spot on, about 2 foot off the edge. I'm just going to trawl it all the way back up. Right, you know what, I think it's time to swap to one of these hard plastics because I've just realised the time and I'm supposed to be on dinner duty. So let's swap this over. I think what we'll do is we'll have a bit of a walk back, or we might just go a little bit further up, just under this bridge, and then we'll have a steady walk back, just cast as we go. So I reckon then go for that little jobbo right there. Little Rapala sinking, and almost looks like a perch, doesn't it? So let's go for that. Give it a go. It's the worst that can happen. I put 10 quid in a tree. 10 quid for a tiny little bit of plastic. Oof. Oh, painful. This little wire trace doesn't seem to be doing me any favours. Seems to be tangling up. Yeah, it doesn't seem to like casting at all, this thing. I thought Rapala was supposed to be the dog's danglies. Yeah, that's 3 out of 4 casts. It's come back all tangled up with itself. So it's not in my good books at the minute. I mean, how does it even get tangled up that bad? Right, Let's see if I can wander it. Let's have a bit of a wander up here. Let's have a quick flick round this bridge. If it keeps getting tangled up though, I think we'll sack it off. Right, we've moved. Right, let's have a go under this bridge then. So, my first and only ever pike was from under a bridge. So, oh God, that was shite. Come on. It does look like it swims like an absolute dog, this thing. Tangled again. What a surprise. Don't know, do these propellers just not like wire traces? But then what happens if you get into a nice pike? It bites you off. Oh no. Or you get into a nice tree. You dog. Right. Right folks, well, not only did it keep getting tangled up on the wire trace, it's now tangled up in a tree on the other side of the canal. So I am going to, by hook or by crook, get over there and get that back, because I'm too tight to leave 10 quid just dangling in a tree where I can see it. It's right there. So I'm going to try and get that back, and then we'll come up with plan B. Bloody rose hips everywhere. Oh no, I've got my hat stuck. Right then, where were we? Oh, it's there, look. It's there, look. Can you see it? Now then, I'll film this bit for you, just in case I do fall and you can all have a jolly good laugh. So, I want on this branch here. And there it is. Oh, well wedged in that tree. There we go though. Are there any more over here? Make it worth my while. Right then folks, well I think we'll call that one quits. I am going to head off home, watch a load of YouTube, message a load of folk, and see if we can't improve things. There's got to be a way to get them little plastics swimming right on a wire trace. Surely everybody uses wire trace. If there's a good chance of pike, why wouldn't you? You just get bit off and leave a 10 quid lure in a fish's mouth. Anyway, yeah, I think it's time to boost off home, do a bit more research, and we'll be back out. So on that note, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and tight lines.